Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the glittering distant light of the minor Erd tree. Speaking of a minor Erd tree, what are you doing, microphone? Becoming a minor pain in my Erd tree. Welcome back. So, we were on the mission last time to increase our dexterity to the point where we may be able to use this flail to better effect. Why is that so hard to say right now? Flail. That doesn't seem right. We'll figure it out later. So I think we need one more point. We're at like 17, I want to say. I guess we could just run in here and check. We'll run in here and check. Because I may have a couple of souls to spend as well already. Runes. Oh, man. 5 more months and I'll have it, I promise. Oh, my message was appraised. Thank you, good sir. Madam, otherwise. Whoever you are. Level up, yeah. Alright, I have a paltry, there it is. Some. But that is enough to get our dexterity up to 18. Hooray. Shall we go around again? Something's buzzing. I hope it's not my entire microphone shutting down and making desperate popcorn sounds. How would I know? Alright, bringing strength up to 16 as well. Let's go ahead and see if we can afford one more, and that's about it. So, we have enough dexterity not only to use the flail, but also something we just picked up, the twin blade, that's right. So we could check out both of those and see if we're now doing normal, acceptable skill levels of damage. We're still in the mines. Let's take advantage. Where's that flail? Perfect. Alright. Once again, since we have our shield set to no skill, still hurts my feelings a little bit. What's the special ability for a flail? Okay. Oh, and I can move with it. Oh, it continues to eat and eat at my... Oh, goodness me, I forgot you were there. So sorry, Mr. Jar, sir. That was not intended for you. Almost got into a sticky situation there. Hello, hello. It is so nice to see you guys. Welcome aboard. Are we on a vehicle? Can you say welcome aboard if we're... 1 second. Oh, I can't call my steed in a cave, or else then I could have said welcome aboard. Probably a little over the weight limit with just me, but, you know. What was I here for? Yes, to get my FP back. So sorry. The beauteous members of the chat, arriving in their gilded splendor, distracted me for just a moment. So let me see if my probable misassumption that strike damage is what gets through stone skin holds true. But not on Mr. Jar. I love you. Alright, who wants to suffer my wrath? Who is it? Who wants to get spanked? I've completely forgotten the positioning of the enemies. You thought that we, the chat, are the board, and that you are welcoming us to a special meeting. Yes, welcome the board! It's good to see you. I hope you're enrobed in your black pyramidic form, so as not to send me into a tizzy. I forgot you have the horn, yeah. Eat some flail, why don't you? Try some flail on for size. Oh. Firebombs, that's another thing I've forgotten. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, thank you, ladder. Yeah, strike damage. Not bad. Alright. Fastest first. Titanic rules. Come on. It's still too soon to joke about. That's always too soon. Fast strike, no stagger. Got it. Yep, I'm remembering now. I remember why I suck at this. Thank you. Thank you for that reach, Flail. I wasn't sure if you were going to betray me. Yeah, I could get used to this. I don't want to get used to that. No, my poor flammable feet. Robed in so many oily rags, apparently. Feet oil. It'll drip out of you. Ew. Why would he... Okay, I'm still taking a significant amount of damage, but I'm doing better than with my slashy sitch. Thank you. I don't know what I just pulled out of his neck. Bolts! You're welcome. So I think that was the guy hiding up here. Both down now. Let's see if we can continue to survive. Nope, it's not the guy up here. Hi. Guy up here. How are you feeling? Flail is a little bit slower than my sword, however. I'm gonna have to readjust my timing. What little timing I ever had. Looty that booty. As you command. As you wish. Let's heal. Wasteful? Sure. Crying shame? You betcha. You didn't see anything, basket weaver. Sit down. You sit your lantern-carrying, fantastically sculpted ass. You just had to compliment him. Works every time. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to... His fantastically sculpted, very observant ass. Let's just lure them out here, if possible. Hey. You. Whistle, whistle. Meet me in the thistles, as they used to say. You're just imagining things. You need some rest. So slow with the flail. So flailing slow. And they got me. This is why we test. So, that does actually do a lot more damage, and more importantly, it's completely unupgraded. It may do more damage upgraded later. However, we don't really have to continue banging our head against this particular mine. We collected most everything. There is a boss down there. I'm mostly just trying to make sure, for the next progress area, that we must persist and get through. I know how to defeat Stone Skin, guys. And I'm not sure if we're there yet. Mr. Jar, do you have any suggestions? I'm still really looking for a red ghost. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a larger weapon, I think, is what might do the trick. Something with a great deal of reach and just a huge amount of thickness in the back end. Like, of the strike, I mean. Of the strike, guys. Not... sickos. Alright, why am I in here again? I wanted to look at my inventory, and I was going to fast travel out of here, but I'm forgetting again that you don't need to be in your inventory, and we can't do it in the cave. Here we go. Any big weapons? We got a battle hammer. That could have a touch more reach than the flail. Because if I'm gonna be this slow, we're gonna need more reach. I didn't try our swishy. I'm gonna call it the parasol. Sure. We didn't try the parasol technique on them. I guess we could while we're in here. And I still haven't tried any sort of sorcery. Magic, is so very ranged, which makes me excited. But I'm never good at magic. I'm not very intelligent nor faithful. I will betray you. I'm basically Patches in terms of intelligence and faith. That's about the level I'm at. Hello. So nice to see so many of you. Thank you for joining me for some fun. Oh, that's gonna haunt me for some time. Here we go. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh. And he didn't even die. Who's playing this? I'm gonna write a sternly worded note to whoever had their butterfingers all over the controls. It's me. I'm gonna sternly write a note It's going to be filled with swears. So there went, like, the whatever 2,000 souls we had. No big deal. I sound like a rebellious teenager trying to soothe myself from the wounds of the world. Whatever. I don't even care about my 2,000 souls. Fine. So what I'd love to do here, if it's going to let me, is, I don't really need to be that fast at rolling. We'll go double Zs for a moment. Quick double Zs, because this is much more effective for our horny gentleman. And then we can try this. Why not stealth? Sure, he hasn't noticed. Good. That second swing. Very important. So the problem is getting this to start, especially since he has ranged firebombs. I need like a minute to wind up the old weed whacker here. Alright. That could help. As long as I maybe keep a couple of cerulean tears on hand, we could get through the mines with the parasol technique. Guess where I learned it? Go ahead, guess. At the Umbrella Academy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'd like to personally apologize to Elliot Page, first and foremost. Thank you. I really shouldn't be wasting that. Switch back to my sword for those guys, because I only have so much FP. However, who's gonna get me first? You know what I could do? I mean, we're heavily laden with weapons. Why not? Why not? I'm so heavily laden with weapons right now. Let me make sure I don't have a fire arrow equipped. I don't want to waste those on my incompetence. Some normal arrows. What else? Just that. Alright, 15. I thought, we were buying more than 5 at a time, but it seems we're buying 5 at a time. I'll be pretty careful with my scant arrows. It's in the offhand. There you go. And then switch to it. By clever use of yes. By clever use of yes. Alright, I want you first. Come here. Now, everything back to the way it was. Oh, those delayed strikes. They knew. They collected all of the player data. And now they know that delayed strikes is how to get me. And I'm furious. I'm so furious. I didn't know if that would hold a weighty defense. It would be very easy to poke me through. Now we know. Very easy to poke me through. As long as I can, do better than that, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just have to do better. I do love a little experimentation. Thank you for humoring me here. I gotta learn all the ins and outs of the things that will kill me. And then we get to watch them kill me. After I've learned. Because I never really learn, do I? Oh, he's got golden eyes. Goldfinger. You know, he's the man with those golden eyes. It's a bit of a misnomer. Sure, you could make that argument. He's just doing his job. I always feel bad sneaking up and just ruining their day job. Jeez. I've got to remember that it is not in itself a blocking technique. I'm like, it's in a circle. It's the same shape as a shield right now. I should be safe. No, that's not a shield. You're just very nearsighted. Stop it. You've hacked my account, and you found my Achilles heel. Yes, this is the Hi, From Software. You found my Achilles heel. You saw me fight the Nameless King in that one expansion pack. And you said, he never expects it when we add just like a half second on. These bosses, they're so indecisive. When are we gonna strike? When are we gonna strike? And then everything in this game does that. They are smarter than me at every turn. If only I had the foresight to delay my own strikes. I've got to get back those golden eyes. I think we should be able to. We won't bother him. Thank you. That felt good to collect. Yes, thank you for the reminder. Don't dodge with the flail, or don't block. Dodge with the flail. The opposite of what I've just said. Don't block with the flail. If only I was two-handing. Golly, would it be fun if I was two-handing right now. Okay. Explosive stone clump. I'd talk to your doctor about that. I really would. Guy at the top, he'll want slashies. Gotta figure out everyone's preference. I'm a pleaser. And he's gonna want some slashies. Now get off my balcony, you trespasser. You naughty such-and-so. Hey buddy. How's things? Oh, really? Really, gods of fate? Fair enough. I mean, we all take advantage of the iframes from time to time. Not nearly as often as I should. Nobody expects the half-second delayed Spanish Inquisition. It's doubly true. I wasn't even expecting the Spanish Inquisition, let alone that... That just... It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Alright, so, it didn't seem to just attract this guy. I was hoping that by piercing him with an arrow, the miners would be disinterested. Like, oh, he gets pierced all the time. That didn't sound... I don't mean to disparage. It's perfectly fine. And... the way to... Yep, I'm learning. I'm getting there. So I don't think this is a very good idea. What did you just scratch an itch? This is not the time. That attracts everybody. Everybody's coming to the party. But nobody brought any dip. Alright, I guess it's gonna be flail first. At this rate. No, it's not. It's not at all. Why would you think that? No, it's neck and neck. Who's gonna get it? Oh! There. Flail time. But not the light strike. Not the light strike version of flail time. Wait for the opportunity. That wasn't it. That was it, if you had only... if you had only... So quick. So quick with your little pea-axe. Yikes. Alright. One more stone skin, man. I should really learn the enemy name before I give them nicknames. A wide arc. Anytime now. One more, and then we wait. Yeah, you get that quick strike in after twosies. I'm starting to catch on. I'm starting to catch on to twosies. I should have just gone for that. Now he's flaming again. Now he's all inflamed. Probably because of that explosive stone clump. One must assume. Yay. Don't know why I'm chewing my lips so much. It helps in some way. hideous to watch, I know, but it helps. You've got this. Oh, thank you. That's a very, very poor judgment of my skills, but I really appreciate it. I needed that. Alright, we have a stone skin, gentlemen. We have a guard with torch. We have guard with torch upper level. And then we have the kneeler. Principal Kneeler, is that you? So this, I think we've experimented with the stone skin. We have some techniques. I don't necessarily need to continue clearing this out again. We ran through here like mad. There's plenty of minerals I could be collecting. But we can come back another time. I don't want to spend all of our day in the mines. So thank you for experimenting with me there. I know more now than when we began. And my death count is higher. In that same vein. So, the question then becomes, which gorgeous landscape / hideously surprising boss with teeth in an area you would never suspect at first should we go after next? I'm remembering one thing, which I think we got distracted by Patch's big merchant quest line for. We were invaded by the bloody finger. Oi! Down this canyon, I believe. Let's go back here. See if I'm remembering right. And that distracted us to the cave, and the cave distracted us to Patches, and Patches just made me blind with rage. And so I don't think we ever went to the end of this canyon. But we may have, and it was a dead end, and this is going to be a huge waste of time. Slimes! It's good to see you. It's not. How does that feel? I was lying. Emma Peel, take me from these slimes. I can stand no more of the sight of them. There's no need to be cruel. Unless it's to slimes. And then it's perfectly acceptable. Hello, bear. I can hardly bear it. I'm going to have to grin. Oh, they're just sleeping. They're not hurting anybody. Ooh, they are squeezing out a little gold-tinged, gift for me, though. I'll take that. I still don't know what exactly that does for me, but maybe I'll start a little Stardew Valley later. That'll be good. I can't wait for winter time. I'm gonna get so many parsnips. With all of this excrement. You had to take it there. You had to take it. Did he bare his butt to us? I can't believe it. Kenneth, is that you? Frankly, how effing dare you, Kenneth? You get to your fort. You go. I spent so much effort and you're just gonna hang around in your first spawn area? Really, Kenneth? I'm so angry. I'm gonna use an item I haven't tried yet. Because I'm so peeved at you, Kenneth. I'm going to name this episode, episode 10 of my journey in Elden Ring, Peeved at Kenneth. Just to show you. There's no guarantee I'll remember to do that come tomorrow. I mean, there really isn't. What do we have here? That's... roughly equivalent to a monocle, but I do appreciate it. Ah, what's that I see? Roughly 1 inch closer than previous. It is Kenneth. We can tell from this great enhanced zoom distance of ours that it is in fact Kenneth. Frankly, I was expecting a little more of a funneling effect and some more magnification. Maybe there's a button for it and I'm the fool. I mean, that's obvious. Hilarious. Thank you, Telescope. I don't think we'll really need to keep that equipped all the time, but I'll come back around to you. I do know that there is some way, and I have no idea who or how, to upgrade your ashes, your little summonable familiars, if you will. There's some way to make them more effective, but I haven't figured it out yet. We'll have to run back by the round table hold, I guess, and continue hoping new merchants have taken pity on us. I keep thinking you can double jump as a person, and that's just not true. Both in real life and in the game. I also saw these really cool things in a GIF somewhere that I don't think I have any of, but they used to let you drop, like, cracked stones to see if there was a ledge down below you. And that was how a lot of secret passages and stuff in the old Dark Souls games were found, was throwing cracked stones off everything. Or prism stones or something like that, I forget. Apparently in this one, either they do or there's another item that when you drop it, it will explode if you would take fall damage from that same drop. So wherever you're standing when you release it, you'll know if you'll take damage, and if you don't, it'll like land and glow purple. And I thought that was really cool. For instances such as this, when I'm not quite sure if you would be taking fall damage. But that's really an end game secret you weren't supposed to know. I've spoiled it for you, I'm sorry. Spoiled it for myself, and then misery loves I don't know what. So instead of leaping down, let me go back to where we were supposed to start all this. I'm just going to give myself a beacon. Hurrah. And then I will not get distracted. Every time I say that, I do get distracted. Interesting, this must be one of those seeker group messages. There's no indication it's more helpful than any other, but it's pretty helpful. And the bow. The respectful bow animation. Well, it's only fair. If I can't join this covenant of faith, what good am I? Sir Turt, I pledge my allegiance. You have my bow and my flail. I'm double-fisting it. Wielding, handing. Why does that keep... Why do I keep... Alright, back on the steed. I've learned my secret. And back into bear territory. Now I'm remembering why I forgot where to go. It's because we appeared upon a bear. And I thought, oh no, I don't even need to jump up this way, though. Do I? I do, yes. Because there were... Yes, I'm remembering now. There were like a bunch of land octopuses. We did see the end of the canyon. Though it is also a dead end. We were invaded down there, in the canyon proper, and then it continues on this sort of upper level. Jeez, pardon me. I've got the dry mouth. 1 second. That's a symptom of eating too much cotton balls. To which I'm deathly allergic, so I shouldn't do that. So this was the dead end. That's where we find Patches and all of his many slimes. I should have known. The trash sticks together. Patches. But here is the upper level of the canyon that I peeked into, and I said, "Land octopus ho!" and ran the other way. Doink. Fantastic. Alright. So let's continue down this way, as it is roughly in our starting area, and yet unexplored. Hi. I thought you could dodge roll as a horse for a second there, and I did not press the button to jump. I also didn't dodge roll, it turns out. Okay, so we have a jump up onto that bridge. Yes, I think we saw that from the upper edge as we were collecting our Sight of Grace, next to the second pumpkin head. Quick peek up here. What now, land octopus? I will rain an unholy hellfire down upon you and that mosquito, who you are apparently friends with. Alright, now I'm emotionally invested, damn it. You can live. Hi. have hounds. Everywhere I go. I crack myself up with that. The basis of all comedies. Deep lies. Any clown will tell you. A lot of bugs out here. Frankly, I prefer the roly-poly sheep. Okay. We have ledge. We have probable lie about there being a secret passage in the cliff. Hey, show me. No, you didn't last long enough, you futile ghost. Oh well. No swimming. I need to remember. I was almost like, oh, that looks safe to jump into because the water will break my fall. And then I remembered. So maybe this is the only way up onto this cliff here? There appears to be a skeleton. A calcified man. Perhaps one of the bakers. Brief respite ahead. Well, when you're right, you're right. Ah. Oh, that's nice. Seemingly no secret wall. Try right. Yeah, because he's down. Oh, thank you. That's good. That's good. Oh, and after I just pledged my allegiance. Also, how long did you work on that item icon? And when people passed by your work desk, when you were carefully sculpting this item in particular, did you get any strange looks? Especially as you were making it more and more wrinkly, did anyone narrow their eyes at you and think, he's lost it? Yeah, he's not working on the game at all. Alright, I'm gonna get a censorship warning from that. Oh well. Moving on. Thank you, Bush. Ow. Thank you, Stick, I guess. Land octopus, ho? There's really no way to speak to the land octopus. Young man. Not seeing any items there. Except for the item I'm not picking up. So, I think we can consider this to be potentially checked off the list for now. We'll return to, I'm sure, fleece the land octopi of their scant remaining items / dignity. But until then, you live and love, land octopus. Ho! I'm just gonna go this way, actually. Hooray! You can't stop me, I'm all hyped up on turtleneck meat. Pumpkinhead, it's good to see you there. Let me just sink to this site of grace. I didn't say it that time. I finally didn't say it that time. What did land octopus do to you? Well, it all started in the summer of 1994. Me and land octopus had always been close, you see. Land octopus lived just 3 doors down on Jefferson Street. I don't have the funds. One day land octopus, he came up and rapped on my door with his 6 tentacles, I think. I think I'm counting that right. And he said, hey, I hate to tell you this, but my parents are moving away. Not me, though. I'm staying. I was wondering if I could move in with you and your paw. I said no, of course. You wouldn't tolerate that kind of thing. Especially not paw. And, so he never spoke to me again. Probably destitute. Somewhere. Really none of my concern. I didn't make it out of that story with a very good... I didn't come off well in that... Oh. Let me tell it again. So I did the humanitarian thing. After the 6 individual tentacles that an octopus possesses came a-rappin'. I, of course, provided shelter and hot gruel for my friend. Friendship 101. You provide some hot gruel every now and again. Guacamole counts. As long as it's hot. Ew. It's all brown now. Why did you bring this? It's not the first time this morning. What time is it? Today. That I've said, ew, it's all brown. Why did you bring this? It's actually not even the second. I don't know where I am. We've effectively explored what I was curious about. I'm looking for new things I've missed. One of them could be down here, sure. There's so many things I've missed. New band name, Hot Gruel. You heard Hot Guru. That's also a good band name. We are Hot Guru! Yeah. No, I can see it. These sun rays. Turtle, is that you? Are these turtle rays? It's me, Margo'onnowGit. Wow, that really came together. One potential area where we can make some progress is there is this boatman, the mariner. The sinister mariner of legend. Not the run button. Still, to this day, they haven't changed that to be the run button, despite my finger's insistence. So there's the mariner. We have not even seen what his health bar is like, etc. We certainly could. Oh, we certainly could. I don't think I have much to spend. I never know where to look to figure out how much I need to spend. We have a little bit. I mean, yeah. I'm curious. This will use some of them. Let me switch briefly. Turn away, if you wouldn't mind. I'm about to become indecent. This is the only garment that we can seemingly affect with our tailor's tools. I'm just curious to see what it does, and we have souls to burn. So let's do this. Alter garments. Rip down the pants seam. Man, I really should have had a pop filter in place for that. Alter it. I'm assuming it just alters the item itself. You don't get like another one. That would be too generous. Yeah. But seemingly you can alter it back. Oh, and it gets rid of the... Oh, I actually kind of like that. It gets rid of the cloak, but you get a leather satchel pouch instead. It may have always been there. It may not be new, but the cloak is gone. And I like that. Not that there's anything wrong with a regal flowing robe, but this does a little bit, look a little bit more maneuverable. Let me just make sure. We're definitely synced to this bonfire. Side of grace, and I'm still rolling as quickly as I was. The beast eye quivers. I do believe that means Deathroot is near. Deathroot is near! We are... Hot Guru! That was it. I had to look back. That's our lead single. Our hot, hot new song of the summer. Deathroot is Near by Hot Guru. Summon water? Well, I just went, but if you insist. So I don't really want to attract the attention of the mariner. However, we skulked around here a bit and looked for things already. I'm just falling back into old patterns. I'd better rush right at him and summon some jellyfish assistance. Let's see how that works out. I don't know if ghost boats are susceptible to jellyfish. That's the second hit single of our new summer album. We are Hot Guru. Are ghost boats susceptible to jellyfish? No, it's too long. Never mind. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. Finally, a delayed strike worth waiting for. I got you again. Gonna have to get better at that. Alright, did he see that activity? Seems pretty close. Pretty close to seeing my activity. Peeking through the curtains like a naughty little such-and-so. Where is he gone? Where is the ghost mariner? Tibia mariner. I think he has a full corpse, at least. Alright, what are you doing? You're summoning buddies. That's why it's called summon water. I understand now. Very nice spear work. Good job. And you? Oh, you're trying to kill me with your boat. But you just enacted friendly fire. I bet you feel foolish. Alright, never mind. I bet you've never felt foolish in your life. That's a harsh boatsmanship. Alright. I do wish I had something ranged. During such harsh boatsmanship, you see. Rats. And the wind-up. Alright. I gotta get... Where are you? Did that guy get back up? Or did he somehow perish? Alright, I'm gonna wait for a flask. Dangerously. Spirit jellyfish is almost dead. Must have taken one of those boat hits. Or I just left him to die with the skeletons, you know. Water hurts. Oh, it's like a unit of measurement in the electricity world, I guess. I can't tell if he's just angry, or if he has golden eyes. I think they're just angry. Ouch. Got down with the quickness. That's a twofer. Alright, Tibia Mariner, where have you gone? TBA? Fair enough. I see the question in the chat there. What was the one good thing that happened to me today? I did manage to make it out for a grocery pickup. Having fresh much fresh mushrooms and such is always a pleasure. Feel a little more human now that I'm not going to die in the next 3 days. There he is. There's his tibia. You guys stay down, you naughty respawners. Alright, he's summoning water. Get down to that guy. Get down to that guy. Ouch. Take a bunch of poison damage. Get one last hit in. Here he is. You stay still now. Hey, is that a blowgun? Because it really blew. I'm just now noticing that he's using his summoning horn as a gondolier's thingy. You should never use a gondolier's thingy without permission. I know exactly, or you know exactly who I'm talking about. Don't do it again. Alright, more summons. I better take a minute to remove a few of them. Oh, come on. There it is. All right. Where'd you go? I didn't take him out. I'm gonna take you out. Oh. There we go. Goodbye, Mariner. Why don't you marinate on that for a while? That must be why my beast eye was quivering. Finally, a little rest. Skeletal militiamen with long spears that I'm very ineffective at fighting against. I'd love to have them on my side for a change. Give me one moment, so sorry. I'm about to summon water. After those earlier jokes, not a good segue. Alright, why not? You've earned it. Have a drink on me. So I know we went that way, that was how we were sneaking past the first time. This time we sneaked past over here. Snuck. Let me check the graveyard, though, to make sure I'm not missing something. Thank you for bearing with me and the Mariner's little spat. He spat at me. It was purple. I didn't appreciate that. Alright. Seemingly nothing of import. Unless you check behind the big thing. Seemingly nothing of import. It's always fun to see other people. Oh, desperately struggling. Same as you. So this seems to be a rather peaceful village now, all things considered. And I never really finished answering your question. I'm so sorry. I got distracted by the boat. I did get the groceries. Yay. Mushrooms for me. So happy. What else could happen today? Besides this, besides having a wonderful adventure with you all, which is easily the best part of my day so far. Especially when we can make a little boss progress. I'm not completely incompetent. We'll see. So thank you for being a part of it. That's the cheesy answer. This is the best part of my day. And then a little graphic comes up with sparkly hearts around me. But it's true. Forget the graphic. Oh man, those artists need work. We can't forget the graphic. Come on, guys. We all gotta work together on this. Sparkly hearts. It's so much fun. It's like really difficult to describe. This game is so open and free. It kind of gives you that same feeling of Breath of the Wild or Skyrim even, where you can go anywhere and start climbing mountains and abuse your steed. Announced a little too much about myself there. But in Dark Souls, and in From Software games at large, any corner might be your last. So there's this intense sense of like, ooh, what's behind that? What's over there? Coupled with the sense of, oh my god, what's behind that? What in the hell is over there? That makes this, like, uniquely exciting. I'm having such a blast with it. So we took out our Mariner. Let me see, in terms of other items unprocured, we didn't really search around here very much. I'd like to take a quick peek, because there's this whole pathway up the back of it to the Kaled Cliffs, and I'm sure they might have hidden a weapon or two along that path, perhaps. At least some crafting items. Some macaroni, maybe some cheese. So somewhere back in these cliffs there is a gust to take you up to the top. There, I see it. Just try to find that. Do pardon me. to fulfill my religious obligations here. My liege. Go with yourself. Alright. Aha, there is a... I keep calling them something silly. They're like beetles. Beetles is what I should be calling them. They're not scarabs, really. Though that is a type of beetle, so it's all a wash. You should wash your scarabs. Don't you disappear on me. Sorry there, Emma Peel. Ash of War's Sacred Blade. No, no, no. No, no, no. There, Ashes of War. Sacred Blade is... it sure is. Grants armaments attack Holy Essence and fires off a golden blade projectile. The armament retains Holy Essence for a while. Fantastic. So you could activate it from time to time to get holy damage, which then you wouldn't have to kill skeletons twice or hit them while they're down. I like it. A lot of people seem to have died over here. What were you looking for? To have died. Hi. Think I found what they were looking for. Hey, wolves. You are everywhere. Good to see you. If you want to back away, I'll accept that. No problem. I don't want to be here either. So, we got another Ash of War out of the deal. Let me just see if there's another level to this path. I forget if this is the one we saw from above. Never gets old. That's probably the one we saw from above. More wolves? They're just sleeping. They're not hurting anybody. They're waiting for a moon to howl at, as they are so forlorn with lost love. I don't want to talk about it. I can't talk about it right now. The forlornness of it. Maybe something over here. And then we'll sneak past our sleepy friends. Hey, you're a good watchman. I'm proud of you. Looks like just a secondary path up here if we wanted to avoid the Gulf Stream. Oh, you're having a meeting. I'm sorry, you're not sleeping at all. This is a big, important thing. I'm here to deliver the donuts. Don't worry about me. You keep meeting. Aww. You're so cute. I will take a little Trina's lily. Put that in my pocket. Alright, there's seemingly a road here. I don't see it on the map, but I guess it could be this little road here. I didn't even see that as anything more than like a topographical distinction. Which it probably still is, because I'm not even facing that way. So there's a secret... Oh, just a little secret road. That's probably the jail tunnel, right? Yeah. Perfect. We're back where we started. Alright. I didn't actually intend for that to happen, but this path would have led us to the back entrance of the mines, and we never would have been stuck in there. We always would have known our way out. It would have saved me some panic, but it's too late now. Good to know. Path explored. What else are we still missing down in Limgrave? Everjails. We took like one swing at this in our earlier days. We can return and try them again. Fringe Folk Hero's Grave is... I think that's the technical designation for that poison pit we opened with one of those imp keys. I don't think we have any reason to go back to Dragon Island yet. There, I finally fixed my microphone. Did I? Yes. So there's an Everjail there, presumably. I don't remember if it's inside the cave. It's probably up top. And that's the one I keep misremembering and thinking it's over here. We did run up and around, so it's in generally the same area. So I think we know of 2 Everjails that are accessible now. And I remember when we ran up to this Colosseum area here, we couldn't get into it. It does seem to be some sort of maybe Covenant-related PvP battle zone. But outside of it, there was like a statue man lying in the grass. Presuming that's something we'll want to go back and check out. So let me try this Everjail. Do you think this one would be lower level? Let's try it. And I guess I want to be up here most effectively. There we go. Sorry for the indecision. We're on our way. Still trying to cram the map into my brain meat. Ah, you guys were playing this last night? Playing/watching intently, and you slaughtered a wolf, and you said, you just killed one of her ancestors right in front of her because your dog was watching too. Oh, that's devastating. Cover her eyes. I think I'm going to need a waypoint for this, especially while it's rainy. So I want to stay on this side of the road, as high as possible. I love how they make an entrance. Now that's a trick we should teach Mochi. Roll away! Run for the hills! The hills are alive with goat roly-polies. The most wonderful goats that I've seen before. It's true. It's not just to complete the rhyme. Not that there was a rhyme. Alright, we've arrived at the Everjail. And one must presume that there's a reason in-game, in-universe, that these things, out of everything we've fought in the caves and dungeons, are locked away in a jail. What have they done to deserve this, I wonder? Go away. I don't want you anymore. Alright. Let me just make sure I'm not being silly. We do have 6,000 souls. Yeah, I'm being a little silly. Just a little silly boots. I'll run back here. So sorry. I meant to do this before we got started on our journey. Don't stop believing. I don't think I have enough, but it might be in the high 5s. It is! It's in the high 5s! I'll take it. So we have 17 endurance. What else do we really want? Maybe vigor. Vigorous. That's what I want them to say about me when I take the throne. She is vigorous. Will be my legacy. That and dust and nothing. 3 things will be my legacy. Always worth it to see you appear. Hey, good to see you guys. So, fantastic. Now we have almost nothing to lose. Back to the Everjail. And we made it. It's almost like I didn't waste a bunch of your time, but I really did. Okay. I can probably summon a jellyfish once we're in there, or maybe this is a no-go zone. No problem. We won't need the jellyfish. Enter the Everjail with your mind. Right? Just my mind? This isn't actual. the Crucible Knight. I don't know if these are supposed to be fought much later in the game. Judging by the stamina damage that did, yeah, probably. That was a sizable hit, at least. Was worried it would have been next to nothing. Oh, spikes! So devastating. Get out! Run away from the spikes. Ouch. Ah, fair enough. So yeah, good to check the Everjail. We can come back to him. No big deal. Let me check the other one just to make sure. Maybe I've skipped. Either way is fine, because I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away like a tiny coward, so... Always fun. To slash at a boss you're not quite there yet at. Of course, some of the time, that's just the next boss. That is the next boss, and you're never gonna be there. It is very good of them to leave your souls, like, outside of the jail. Typically, if this was a boss arena or something, they would not be that generous. Alright. Let me check this one. It's even nearer the Weeping Peninsula, which I'm thinking is, like, the next location after this. If not Caelid. So I would think the guy in this jail would be an even higher level, but I'm not sure. We'll check with our blood and face. There must be another site of grace in here somewhere. It's a big gap. Really none of my business. I'm sorry I mentioned it. There we go. My legacy of vigorously dusting that ass? Were those the three things I said? I think so. I think you're remembering right. Oh, too early. I'm about to vigorously dust that ass. That shouldn't be my battle cry. I think it's a little insensitive to the gaming humans. Wow. Thank you, Emma Peel. You are a wonder. I am still no good at this at all. As you can see here, Exhibit A. I'd like to take a couple of opportunities to better myself, if at all possible. Also savage my armor quality, if at all possible. Godric Soldier Greaves. Godric Soldier Greaves. And some string. Kinky. Alright. Ooh, good to know that heals Torrent as well. My steed, Mighty Torrent. Huzzah! Oh, that would have been a lot better if it was my first swing, but good job. Not the eagle, he's fine. He's not hurting anyone. Good, good. A rainbow stone, that might be the thing I was talking about that you can drop off, and it has many colors for different meanings. Did you die? Good. Can never be sure these days. That guy looks big. You know what they say? The harder you big, the... Wait, no. The bigger your heart, your... What do they say? Really liking mounted combat, now that I've had the foresight to try it for once. Large club. Ooh, what's the reach on that large club? Tell me before we enter the mines. I don't believe I have one of those yet. A new herbal item, arteria leaf. Are you supposed to take it arterially? Because that scares me. Just pop it in there like a quill pen and... That was very close. Very close to the edge. I have not yet gotten up to the Everjail. We're still searching for him. Climbing ever higher. We had the same idea. Me and that ghost. My ideas so often align with ghosts. Shouting boo at people, for example. That was my idea. I started that. Not like to scare them, just like boo. Very negative person. Any chance you're gonna let me Skyrim horse it? Just a little, just the tiniest bit of Skyrim horsage. Yes! You beautiful game, you. Oh, I could kiss you if it wouldn't permanently damage my screen. I just bailed out of that word halfway through. Alright, time to die again. What's a little bit different about this time is that I don't really have a nearby crisis of faith. Is that what it's called? I'm having one of those very nearby. This is a local crisis. But a site of grace I also see no sign of. I would love to have one a little closer. Let me spoil it for myself. One second. Just going to see if I can find a quick... Ooh. No, there doesn't seem to be one. That's fair. Those are the two nearest that I know of. Okay. Then we'll try the Everjail with consequences. That's fine. I've gotten a bit of pillaging along the way, but we're only at 1300. I totally forgot to tell you guys, too. I went to the post office very briefly today and got a gift from one of our Discord friends that is this amazing, like, leather mat that you can roll D&D dice on. And it has a drawstring around the edge. It's got this gorgeous design. I don't know if it's like a Celtic rune or a Welsh rune or something. And it has a drawstring around the edge, so you can roll your dice on a flat mat. And then when you're done, you just pick it up and pull the drawstring, and it becomes a bag to hold the dice. And it's so cool, and I have to upload a picture for you guys. I wanted to mention it, but I've been fighting for my life the entire time. Alright. What do you got for me? Why are you in jail? Bloodhound Knight Dotty will. Dotty will, but tarry not. That is a real long sword. It might be literally... It's probably curved. Probably a curved sword. How do you do that? How in the hell? Oh, yikes. That is very hard to predict. After seeing it twice. Alright. I should have taken advantage of that. Oh, how dare you. Oh, he's got me. He does seem to have less health than the other Crucible Knight. We might be able to take another stab at that if we don't spawn too far away. Sure. I didn't even notice a nearby stake. They're so very helpful in this game. Quality of life is sky high, despite the death that is also sky high. It's a weird balance. That's incredibly generous of them. Take your time, take a breather, collect your runes. You have all the time in the world. Fantastic. Let's get one more look at his moveset, and then we can return later, if need be. It does not appear as though I can summon in here, which is fair enough. Jellyfish would just push it right over the edge into unfair territory. Ah, I didn't mean to do that, actually. I meant to do something else. Now heal. Now's the time. Being cautious earlier. Not the time to be cautious. Sip, sip, sip. Like it's a big gulp. Go for it. Yikes. Oh, thank you for taking that predatory sniff of my other side. That was all that saved me, really. Dari was going to. Oh, Dari will. And so his meager predictions turned out to be true. Dari went, and Dari did. The end. This is a great boss. Such a weird movement. Wait, let me explain. What I meant by wow, such a weird movement was... Okay, one more try. Oh, no, you Dari didn't. Dot. Oh, excuse me. Dot, dot, dot. Indeed. There is really nothing to say to that. The sad fact of the matter is, it's really hard to get shield breaks on him, because his sword only ever hits my shield from a great distance. I can't close said distance. Should have waited. Let's go for some sneaky Estus, or whatever it's called these days. There's that delayed strike. I'm so foolish at times. How do I be this foolish at times? Yikes. He can just get right in there with that teleportation. Is he afraid of where he spawned from? Let's find out. Nope. Not at all. Not a bit. So hoping that might stagger him. Foolish, I know. Great. Great move. Yikes. No. Dari wouldn't dare. You wouldn't dare, would you? Oh, unsheathe, you beauteous thing. You beauteous, wonderful thing. Can I do what he does? Can I immediately now do what he's doing with my body and my life choices? Because yes, I will take it. Let me clarify what I mean when I said, wow, what a movement, I will take it. There's no way to explain. You just think whatever you want. You just... Lovely. I really didn't want to advocate for fewer incarcerated citizens in this way by murdering them, but, I mean, hey, there's a free jail now, so that's progress. That is progress. Oh, I've got to try something silly. So silly. Nope. That would be your shield. This one. That's the one. Hold still. Yeah. I love that move. I mean, sure, it's a little cheap, but I'm a little cheap. You know that about me now. I like it. Alright, I don't want to offend you, though. Thank you for not attacking me en masse. I really do appreciate it. One ever jailed down, we'll return back to the Crucible Night when the nightmares finally cease. Perhaps in a few months. That sounds like fun. There is still a dragon hiding in the lake. I think he's in this corner at the moment. We must go try a dragon at some point. However, I think with a little progress by clearing the jail, I will end on a high note here, before I fall off a cliff and devastate us all with my performance. So where should we be next time? I guess we should be back near Margit. We should be trying to slash Margit and things. It's strange to me that I'm holding so many different flails and ujigatanas without over-encumbering myself. I still seem to have a pretty quick dodge roll, which surprises me. I thought I'd be slow in the mines there, but in fact I've forgotten I even equipped them until just now. I could unequip them, however, to attempt Margit. Perhaps I should, as I'm sure my katana is still most effective on that. Margit doesn't seem to have heavy skin, necessarily. The question is, who should I summon? And why? Why should I summon them? Just throw this back in slot number 1. Give it the title it deserves. Twin Blade, I forgot to try you with my 18 dexterity. Maybe later, maybe soon. Alright, so, 2 differences. I'm a little bit higher level, and I'm not wearing the aristocrat coat. I'm wearing my actual vagabond armor. That might help a bit, though I know we did try it recently with vagabond armor, and it didn't help a bit. Let's do this thing. I did get souls. I wish there was a way to, quickly buy arrows from a site of grace. But I could run to a merchant somewhere. I will not be able to level up. And I will not be able to alter any garments, I must assume. Okay. I don't mind risking them then. We can always go back to wealthy Orphan Town. Sorcerer Rogier? No. I refuse. Try it once. Al dente. Pretty sure that's correct use of the language. Or the furthest thing from. Oh, you got me good with your little knife. I kept trying to get his shackle out. Yep. Even more delayed than that. Should have waited. Should also have Crimson Tears equipped. Wow. My timing gets worse and worse against Margit, it seems. Dodge that tail. Pay attention. Get the shackle off one more time before he goes hammering. Wait for it. Wow, so much waiting. Devastating to my case. Now that he's in phase 2, tinkle tinkle, try to get some poison damage going. You've got full health, he's got no health. Also me. Now we have a distraction for his nasty phase. Just barely got that shield back up and then didn't at all. Oh. I had a good plan going for a second there. Let's try that again. That's exactly what I wanted. 2 of his shackles in the first phase. Then get the jellyfish. I'm hoping that I can retain the jellyfish to the end of the battle. That is my goal. I don't want the poor thing to die. Oh, you went up against this guy last night? Yeah, I've been going up against this guy every night for a while. So out of context, that... it might sound like... Alright, what do I need to prepare for here? Probably health first. Good. No thanks, Rougier. Do the shackle bit. Do our little shackle dance. Didn't work. Oh, really didn't work. Okay. Get on past. I'm being attacked. From range. Alright, let me shackle you. You cruel, enrobed man. Tail specifically, see if that does any extra damage. Alright, now I need jellyfish.
Warrior blood must
Tinkle, tinkle.
run in thy veins.
Let's go ahead and waste one. Oh, glad I wasted. So many hits in once. Such a long combo, sir. If I had one criticism, your combo length. It's obscene, frankly. I saw that coming. Ah, at least I missed the first 2. I would be dead otherwise. Hold on there, jellyfish. Hold him there. I'm going after tail. Oh, I really wish that had opened him up for a critical, but you do the rest. You've got this. I believe in you. I don't believe in you anymore. I'm coming to help. Poor jellyfish, that was my one goal. But he died not in vain. Margo'onnowGit, the fell omen, has fell over. It's like playing a Telltale game. Thank you. I am loving this. Yes. Yes, Daddy, tell me more. Threaten me further. That's... oh, what a great little touch just after he dies. A little sinister, you know not what you've done. I'll take it. What a great way to end the session. Thank you, guys. That has been, 7, 8, 9 tries now. The first real boss, actual boss of the game, taken down. I cannot wait to explore forthcoming Stormvale Castle with you all. Watch as I get shot by a ballista from a great distance. Thank you for your time. Sorry to hold you up a little extra there. Hooray, hurrah. Margo'onnowGit is dead. For now. For now. Loved that. Thank you, jellyfish. You live on in our hearts and also are resummonable at any time. I'll see you soon. Thank you all. Oh, and thank you for the congratulations. So nice to hang out with you guys today. Hope you have a lovely evening, and I will see you next time. For more grace, reach out and touch it. I need to remember, since we have the ability, I'll say goodbye to you. In the regal custom of my homeland. Goodbye for now. Much love. See you soon.